Bike math is a real thing, right? First you get one bike, then you get another bike, and then you get another bike. Like many of you, when I passed my test, I got my first big bike, and I told myself that this is the bike for me, and this will be the only bike that I will be buying. For me, that was the bobber. That bike is the reason that I learned to ride, and I'll go into that more another time. But when Triumph released the bobber back in 2017, I think it was, that was my inspiration to actually start taking lessons. Roll forward to 2022, and finally I owned one. And if you've been following me since the beginning, you'll know that I started working on the bobber pretty much the day that I got it. And if you haven't been following my journey with the bobber, then you've got some catching up to do. So get subscribed and have a look back through some of my previous videos. So I'm currently out on the bike, and I'm stopped here on the Hall Road, which is the military road above Faz Lane Naval Base. There's a little parking place here. It's raining on and off, so it's less than ideal, and as you can probably hear, there's quite a lot of traffic running past me, so hopefully that's not affecting what the old microphone's picking up too much. Anyway, like I said, I love the bobber. It's my cruiser, and I love to go rolling on the road like I'm the king of the world. But, and there always is a but, it's not the most practical of bikes. The single shock is less than ideal for my body weight, hence one of the very first things that I did to the bike was to change the shock. But even still, on long rides, the old backside gets sore and the bottom of the back every time you hit a pothole. If anybody's got a bobber, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So then I invested in a better seat. I got a custom seat made from Tom Hurley, and it's way better than the original. But still, you know, after long rides, the comfort level is down here. Of course, it is a bobber, so there's no room for luggage. I did dabble with a swing arm bag. I then upped my game to the Hepco and Becker side bags that I've never actually fitted or used on the bobber, other than when I created a video about the SIBO brackets. I bought this bobber because it is a bobber and because of its looks. But it doesn't tick all the boxes when I want to go travelling or camping, etc. So of course I had to get another bike. I mean, there was no other choice really. Now, being a lover of Triumphs, and in particular the Bonneville series, when the T100 appeared on Facebook Marketplace, I knew that was a sign. The T100 is a great bike, and it is relatively comfy. I can strap stuff to it like my tent and some luggage. The Hepco bags that I fitted onto it look pretty good. But, and remember, there is always a but. This is Scotland and the roads are shit. The weather is almost always shit, and in the winter the roads get covered with salt and grit. And the more that I return home with the bobber caked in it, the more that I knew some more boxes were not being ticked. Add to that I don't really like the look of the Puig screen that I fitted on the front of it, and my hands end up wet and freezing cold when I'm out riding in the rain, and sometimes the luggage is just not up to the task. So therefore I just knew that I needed another bike. Now I will add this as a disclaimer here, this is how I've justified this need to my wife, that I no longer have a car. I sold my Jaguar F-Pace SVR back in October last year, as I just wasn't using it enough to justify owning it. Therefore, it is entirely acceptable that I purchase a third bike. Nobody can argue with that. So I got rid of one four-wheeled Jungle Cat, and I have replaced it with a two-wheeled distant relative. Meet the Triumph Tiger 800. Now this is a 2014 model, not sure how many previous owners, as I don't yet have the V5, but it is in good condition. It's got 16,000 miles on the clock, bought from a nice lady only a few miles from me after I saw it on Facebook Marketplace. So Chloe, if you see this, thanks very much. The Tiger is now enjoying its new home. It is an older bike, so I'm not going to review it as such. I won't be doing too much to it either, pretty much leaving it as it is, other than maybe some cosmetic changes, but I will go into more of that on the next one. For now, I am going to jump back on the old Tigger and head home before the rain comes on. It's getting pretty windy and I can feel that the rain is inbound. So for now, have a great day, ride safe, and I'll catch you all on the next one.